Now this is going to make things very interesting over in the Ukraine. Somebody owes Russia $4.5 billion of unpaid gas bills. And that somebody is what's left of the Ukraine. Russia halts gas supplies to Ukraine. This is from Zero Hedge. After weeks of worthless foreplay, whose outcome was known from the beginning, despite just as worthless EU middleman Oettinger assuring everyone a deal was imminent any second now, overnight we got the long-anticipated mutual defection outcome, and, as we warned, negotiations between Gazprom and Ukraine/EU fell apart, with the Russian energy giant halting supplies to Ukraine unless Kyiv prepays any and all gas deliveries from now on. Gazprom said it hadn't received payment for a debt it put at around $4.5 billion by the Monday deadline it had set. Quote, Ukraine will receive gas only in the amount it has paid for, Gazprom said. The reason for the collapse in talks is that Kyiv wants to pay $268.5 per 1,000 cubic meters of gas, the price it had been offered when Yanukovych was in power, but in a compromise last week said it would agree to pay $326 for an interim period until a lasting deal was reached. Moscow had sought to keep the price at the 2009 contract level of $485 per 1,000 cubic meters, but had offered to waive an export duty, bringing down prices to about 1/5 to $385, which brings it broadly into line with what Russia charges other European countries. In other words, the delta was less than $60, and certainly a fair offer to Ukraine, considering it is what Europe pays. However, it wasn't low enough for Kyiv, which certainly is out of money, once again having to spend the bulk of its IMF/EU money loan aid, as they call it, to keep its military armed. And the only logical outcome, one in which the country would no longer receive something for nothing, transpired. This hardly will be surprising to anyone. Moments ago, Gazprom CEO Miller added that Ukraine is unable to pay for its gas obligations in arrears, something the Ukraine side had